what up? Live call-in show, man. It's the live call-in show, man. Let's get it. You know what it is, man. If you're trying to call in, I see somebody already asked how to call in. Yo, all you gotta do is hit that link in the description where it says call in. And then we're gonna get the show started, man. What's going on, man? Somebody says how often I'm doing this. I think I'm gonna do it. I'll have a schedule by next week. We ain't got a schedule yet. We ain't got a schedule. We ain't got a schedule yet. All right, but let's start the show. Let's go. Yo, what up? What up? What up? Yo, is the shit lagging on y'all end? Is the shit lagging? The shit seems a little janky on my end. Let me know in the comments. Hold on, man. What the fuck is happening? All right, yo, this is why people don't do this shit live. Hold up. Let me just see something. Let me see. I should have checked this before, man. But you know, this is where we at. We are where we are. Is the shit lagging to y'all? Hold on, give me a second, man. We're gonna do this right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play the intro one more time. Then I see somebody I gotta fix the internet. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna play the intro again. All right, I don't know if that fixed it or not. I plugged right into the internet. I turned the Wi-Fi off. I don't know if that's worked, if that's fixing it or not. Let me know what's up, man. Let me know in the comments that I fixed the shit. You know what I'm saying? Did I fix it? I got the best internet. You can't get better. I don't know if this shit is fixed or not. But what's good, y'all? Let me know, man. It's still laggy, but it's better. Ah, fuck, man. I hope maybe the internet will start working at some point. I don't know what's up. Let me try to close some of these programs that I got up. I could close some shit. Close everything that's running. I don't know if it's better or not. It's still laggy, but it's doable. All right, man. Well, we here, man. Fuck it. I'm gonna do the best I can with what I have. Yo, I'm gonna do the best I can with what I have. Yo, listen. If you're trying to call in, the link is in the description. Call in. It's the call-in show. Also, there's something you should know, man. I probably need to restart my computer. I don't know if I can do that midstream. I don't know if I can do that midstream. You know, that makes a lot of sense. I haven't turned this computer off in what was probably, I don't know, a month. So that would actually make a lot of sense. Yo, all right. But yo, check this out, guys. While I'm waiting for people to try to chime in, man, you know, because it's the live call-in show. Click the link, you can call in. But yo, check this out, man. What we're doing is the top of the year. What I'm going to do is I'm launching basically a program, right? Where I'm going to actually work directly with people and help them build or grow their social media, right? Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, right? And we're going to straight up, all right, yeah, I'm going to work exactly which is called the Influencer Domination Accelerator, all right? Where we're going to work together and I'm going to actually help you create content, show you how to create content. I'm going to be reviewing people's pages, reviewing people's content, making sure that they really like take their social media to the next level. All right. And we're going to be real serious about this, man. We're going to work with them. I'm going to work with everyone. It's called the Influencer Domination Accelerator. I pinned the link in the comments. It should be the pinned comments if you want to sign up for the VIP list, right? So the wait list, because it's only going to, when we open enrollment, it's going to be enrollment's going to be open like 18 days from now, right? So when we open enrollment, you don't want to miss it out because it's going to be open for like a few days, a short window. It's going to be super affordable, right? We're going to open it for a short window. And then if you miss it, you miss it, right? You have to wait until we reopen it. But I'm going to work directly with people. So make sure you sign up for that. Just hit join the VIP list, the wait list, so you know what's up. All right. It's still kind of laggy, huh? It's still kind of laggy. There was some people in the weight room before, but I guess motherfuckers, they want to talk to laggy Brandon. That's all good, though. What's up, though, man? What's going on? Shout out to the homie. Who is this guy? I can't say your name. Kid Red Bean. He said, what up, man? Yo, I'm his role model. I appreciate that, man. You are a man of good taste and good judgment. And good judgment, for sure. If you wonder why I'm moving so much, because I'm on my exercise bike, burning calories simultaneously while I do this shit. All right. So somebody was trying to join right now. So William, if you want to ask questions, there's the link in the description where you can jump on screen. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it, man. Let's get it. Yeah. You can jump on screen. Somebody tried to get on, but it wasn't working. What up, though, man? Yeah, this laggy. I might have to fucking turn this shit off if the lag doesn't work. This shit is, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, it's bugging me. But it's all good, man. Yo, make sure you join the VIP list for the Influencer Domination Accelerator. You want me to work with you, like directly, to grow your social media. You know what I'm saying? The VIP waitlist link, it should be the pinned comment. This lag is really bothering me. But if y'all say it's not a big deal, we're going to do it, man. All right. Last time I had too many people on. Now nobody's joining me. But it's all good, man. I'll just fuck with you guys, man. What questions you guys have for me? I'm here for y'all while I'm doing this cardio. What's up, man? Let me know what's good. What we talking about over here? What up? Okay, my man saying the lag is not a big deal. That's what's up. Keep going. How can I micro segment? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean, homie. Slightly nervous to get on the mic. Hey, man, don't listen. You got to be brave, brother. You got to be brave. How do I micro segment and get my fitness business going? Yo, there's another link in the description called the 10 Commandments of Online Training, where this will really help you with that. Or if you want to like build your online fitness business. If all you care about is marketing, then make sure you join the Influencer Domination Accelerator, the VIP list. Is the pinned comment, because when we do that shit, it's like I'm gonna make sure these people, like, their social media skyrockets. But if you're serious about building if you want to build a fitness business around it, then download that ebook as well. How do women play games when you become high value? Shouldn't they just want to be? Nah, man, it's weird. So like when you broke, if you like broke and handsome, then maybe they just might want to fornicate with you, right? But once you start, when you're successful, they can see a future with you, right? So sometimes women, here's the thing, only the real G's know about this. There's some women who will fuck a guy that they don't like as much as you because they want you to be their boyfriend, right? So they'll be like, I've seen this shit before. Like they'll be making the guy they really like wait while they're fucking some motherfucker they don't like as much. You know what I'm saying? So like that's where it gets kind of tricky. You know, it can get tricky unless you do some shit like you really position yourself as not good boyfriend material. You know, if you can do that, like maybe get a neck tattoo, you know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that, you know, if you can really position yourself as not boyfriend material, right? Back when I wanted to be single, what I would do was I would just make sure I was around a whole bunch of girls all the time. And that makes you seem more attractive for social proof reasons, you know, pre-selection. But it also is like they don't necessarily want that guy to be your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? If they're smart, you know. Yo, y'all, I'm not trying to jump. Y'all, I need y'all to jump on screen, jump on live. There was some people on here before, man, but somebody said they got scared to jump on live. Don't be scared, man. Can we talk without turning on the video? Nah, because I don't know what you're gonna say. I don't know what you got up in mind. Listen, man, you might be doing some wild shit behind that video, man. It's usually a boyfriend or in a relationship before they show up. I think I missed it, man. Okay, all right. The homie KC's up in here. What up, homie? What's good?
What's up, Brandon? Yo, I had a question, man.
How can I help you?
Well, I'm using Trainerize right now, and I've been doing a little bit of online personal training. I used to use my PT Hub, and now I switched over to Trainerize. I'm just trying to see if there's something better out there because it seems like there's a shit ton of apps now. You know,
there's a lot of them. It doesn't really matter, bro. You know, honestly, it's like I've trained people with Google Sheets. I've trained people with Apple Notes. Right? You know what I'm saying? Straight up. It's what matters is that you know, the main thing is like how many clients you got?
Right now, I have 10 that I come in each month. So I just do about 10 each month.
Okay, congratulations, man.
I appreciate that, man. A lot of that's to you. I've read a lot of your books. Like when I first started, you used to have a book. I can't remember it, but it was like a training book back in the day.
Yeah,
I got that. I was at GNC. I said, yo, let me grab this book, and I started training myself better.
Nice.
Then I've been in some of your, just a lot of YouTube stuff. I want to do that VIP list you're talking about.
Oh yeah,
I need to scale, but I got 10 right now, and I'm just trying to grow from that.
That's what's up, man. How much you charging? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I stole your Formioli. I used to do $6.99 for 12 weeks, but then I just switched over to the $80 a week because I would only do the one-time payment, but I started doing $80 a week, and people were going for it, so I'll just keep it that way.
Nice. And you got 10. All right, that's what's up. You got 10 clients. How so the main it doesn't really matter what. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It doesn't really matter what platform you use. It's like asking Jordan what type of fucking
what ball to bounce.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yo, Jordan, man, what's the best socks? Right? Like it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you keep them accountable, right?
Yeah.
Because the truth is, they can get a workout plan or a training plan from anywhere. They can get that shit off ChatGPT, but ChatGPT won't make them do it. So it's your job, and they can ignore like automated messages, right? Kind of like during the campaign, they send automated. You ignore that shit. But what you don't ignore is your actual coach that you paid for hitting you up every day. So make sure you're doing that, man. Hitting them every morning, making sure as long as you can see what if they hit their macros the day before and see that they worked out that day, or if they didn't, and you just keep them accountable. That's really the main thing. That's the most important part.
Okay. All right. So I'll stick with Trainerize then. I just didn't know there was something a little easier out there to manage as far as like your side of building stuff out. But
you say you're trying to scale or you're trying to get more than 10?
Man, I'm trying to clock out. I'm working right now, the day job, but I'm trying to clock out. But
I feel that. All right. So what's preventing you from, in your opinion, what's preventing you from scaling that?
Well, right now it's just the social media. I need to step my social media up for sure. I'm working a couple jobs right now, so it's kind of tough to do it. So I'd rather just hire somebody to do the social media joint, and we just meet one day, do bulk content, they post it or whatever.
Content. Yeah. I mean, how many hours a week are you working? Just so I know what's up, man.
Like, hey man, you know the answer to that. What you say?
80?
Hey, you got it.
My man.
You know,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right. So the social media, make sure you join the accelerator, right? Like you get on the VIP list. So just put your so you don't miss it when it happens. But I can look at your Instagram now if you don't. What is you want?
No, you can pull it up. I think it might even be private, bro. Like I had
shut it shit. Down. Well, yeah.
Took a little different approach. I said, yo, let me try to Yelp out. Let me try Google out,
Oh, well, if your shit is fucking private, then.
Yeah, it's private. I need to unlock it. That was one thing I'm gonna do this weekend.
Yeah, if you gotta unlock it if you want to scale, homie.
Yeah, it was public for a minute, and then I had something going on. I locked it down. I deleted everything. I said, y'all want to redo it. So
man. Some girls. Man,
the little Niños, the little Niños out there. I had some things going on. I said, yo, I gotta lock this up. I don't need them figuring out what I got going on. Let me lock it up for now. So
I already know, man. Motherfuckers don't never make their shit private. Every time a dude makes his shit private or goes off the internet, takes an internet break, it's some girl shit. 100% of the time. I ain't never seen that
mama drama, man. Baby mama drama, 100%. I had to lock it.
Yeah, no, you gotta tell me, man. That shit is the worst. But yes, it's time. You gotta be seen, brother.
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna join the course, the VIP joint. I saw you mentioned on a podcast the other day, and I was like, shit, I can work directly with Brandon. Hell yeah, man. I want to roll with that.
Yeah, man. We're gonna be working. I'm gonna make sure everybody really giving like everyone advice, like in particular, right? And it's gonna be dope. I got a good structure because there's some things about social media that I just feel like a lot of people don't know. Right?
Yeah,
there's some things that's like tricks.
Yeah,
like little shit that if you were to add, you know what I'm saying? If you were to add, it can really like turn up your engagement, turn up your content, turn up the amount of eyeballs you get on your shit, and it's very important if you to. Because like every business has a social media. It's not like you know what I'm saying? Like Netflix has a social media account, right? Like literally every business. It's not a thing where you can ignore this shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I gotta turn it up because I got everything else. I got a lead magnet, playbook, all that stuff set up. I just need to scale that social media.
So that's the move, man. We're gonna be talking about it, man.
Yeah, man. I'll try to be next to you next time I'm down there in Bayside. I saw.
Let's get it, homie. That's what's up, brother.
Well, yo, I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna jump back in over here, finish this food, and I'm gonna sign up for that.
Do your thing, homie. All right, peace. Yo, somebody said, yo, Brandon, don't lie. That girl next to you on Fresh and Fit, did she really? Nah, man. I don't know why everybody said that shit. I don't know what my body language. I don't know what my body language. But nah, it wasn't. Everybody smelled fine on that shit. It wasn't nothing to worry. Word. What's good, y'all, man? What are the questions y'all have for me, man? What's going on? Thank you for the advice, Brent. Hey, man, my pleasure. My pleasure. Listen, guys, if you're trying to grow your social media, right, either to support your current business or if you want to build a business, right, and you want to use social media as some sort of like a launching pad for it, then join the Influencer Domination Accelerator. Join the VIP list, right? So you're notified as soon as it drops. Because when it drops, man, it's like I'm gonna be working directly with the people who join, and it's gonna be super affordable, right? I'm gonna be working with the people who join, and the people who don't join, so you're just gonna miss it, man. So you don't want to miss out. All right, what's good? Cactus Jack, what you laughing at, man? You're laughing at. To Cactus Jack try to join. It's like some people are like trying to join, but then they seem like they're having problems getting their camera working. Not really sure, man. All right, we got William coming to the stage. What up, Slayer? What's going on, brother?
Yo, what up, King Keto?
What's up, man? How can I help you?
Another day in paradise, man.
All right.
So, I'm a plumber in New York. I know how you love your plumbers.
Yeah, what's good, man?
So I'm making about 250K a year, and I'm
Nice.
stuck. Any suggestions on how to get past that 250K mark?
Man, so we got to ask. I would have to ask you. First of all, what do you think are your roadblocks? What do you think, in your opinion, are the things that are slowing you from getting past that?
Not enough hours in a day.
Oh, really? It's just so you're just working at capacity, and that's the main drawback. So do you need hours as far as like manpower, or do you need hours to do things like market or?
I guess my marketing could get better. Well, actually, I'm working for the city. Being a ex New Yorker, I work for NYCHA.
Okay.
So I work for the New York City Housing Authority.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's just I'm a civil servant basically. So you put in the hours, you make the money. But with that being said, I'm looking at other avenues. Maybe even I'm not as heavily in the gym as I once was with all the hours I put in. But I've considered maybe along the lines of personal training, maybe recording myself for about a 6-month window and doing like a transformation. And then after that 6 months, maybe, filming the whole 6 months, but after the 6 months is over, potentially releasing it after that and trying to build a social media on a trading platform after that.
Okay. Now, I'm
all over the place. I need a second income. I need a second income.
Got you. But now the problem with that is, and it sounds like a good plan, unless I think about what you said before. It said there's not enough hours in the day. So like, if you don't have enough hours, like how could you do that? And I'm not trying to challenge you. I'm just trying to understand.
I gotta get my lazy ass up at 4:30 instead of 6:30.
Put in some more. How many hours a week are you working right now, if you had to guess?
On average a week, 70.
So
we up there.
Yeah, that's approaching capacity.
We up there.
That's approaching. I've never seen nobody work more than 80 hours consecutively for a long time, right? Like I've never seen it. Like I've seen people put in more hours than that on like a week or two, but I've never seen more than 80.
Let me be honest with that though. It's anywhere from, I would say, 55 to 70.
Okay, so some weeks you might have more time to devote to something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say bare minimum 55 a week.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. So you say you haven't been hitting the gym as heavily. So does that mean you're not in your tip top shape right now?
Oh yeah, far from it.
Okay. All right.
Far from it.
There's actually something good about that. One of the drawbacks I felt like I had is I was never like super out of shape, at least not before, not since before digital cameras were invented. Right?
You got those before and after pictures.
Yeah, I didn't have no before and after pictures, so I couldn't really. That was a flaw in my marketing, right? I couldn't use myself as like a transformation, right? So, but what we teach a lot of students in High Ticket Trainer, right? That's my program where I help trainers build their business. Was we when people come in and not in the best shape, we have this. It's called makeover madness, right? And it's a way where you can get in shape and use you getting in shape as a platform to get more clients. So I got the idea once from this dude. He's a friend of mine. His name's Steve Weatherford. He used to play for the Giants. And when he retired, he was like, yo, I want to get in. He wanted to be an online trainer at one point, or like he was launching fitness programs or something. And then Steve, man, he was in great shape. And then all of a sudden, man, I didn't see him for a while. Then he came back fat. I think Steve got fat on purpose to do what I'm about to tell you, right? So he documented himself for a whole month. He documented himself going through his transformation. And he was like taking pictures, taking videos every day, documented, and he was hashtagging. He made a name for it. I forget what it's called, but he made a name for it. And he was hashtagging it everywhere, and he was really documenting it. and then he got in good shape in like a month. He, because he didn't get like crazy fat, but he was like visibly, he didn't look like a pro athlete, right? And then he got back into tip top shape in like a month, right? But he documented the whole thing, and then he sold the program on how he did it, And I was like, I think Steve did that shit on purpose, right? I never asked Steve, so I might be dry snitching, right? But he might not have, right? I just think he did. So I did the shit. So when me and my boy Brian, we were coming out with a program called Terminator 2 Week, right? So we spent like some time getting as fat as we could. I'm telling you, I went off keto. I was eating fucking like a fucking child, right? Like a hungry child. I was eating like shit for as long as I could, and then we both got like real. We even got DEXA scans, and our body fat was like way higher, and we looked bad. Then we went on the Terminator 2 Week diet. It was just like a really grueling process, right? And we documented the whole thing. We talked about it, and then we got DEXA scans after. So we took before and after pictures, DEXA scans, the whole nine. The DEXA scan is like the next level. You got to do all that, right? It was helpful though. And then we documented this shit. Then we sold it, and it was like one of our best launches ever, right? So now we teach that to the students in HTT, where we teach them, hey man, if you're not in good shape, all right, now's the time to get in good shape, document this whole thing, and then you're going to be your first testimonial. And then the people who follow you and start following you, they've been invested in this journey. They watch, when you watch someone kind of like come up or make improvements, it's like inspiring, right? Especially if they're doing something you want to do, right? So it's every time one of the students runs that play, they tell us that, man, people are less excited to do it because they saw me do it like live, like the followers they had, right? They saw me go through it, and then they were just ready to go.
So you've seen it work before. That was kind of the plan. I was thinking about like filming it for at least 3 months, and then that would allow, and not putting it out right away, but just filming for 3 months, and then it would allow me time to like edit the videos, come up with a marketing plan.
The shit as you going, like day one, this is day one of my transformation, right? Like really tell the story, like show the story, and that can be scary, right? Because what if you fail, right? Or what if you don't do it? But it adds more incentive to make sure you don't fail.
Okay, I feel that.
Yeah, like really, this today's day one. You say you're gonna do 3 months, man, but it's my 90-day transformation. Day one. This day 2 of my 90-day transformation. This day 3, then like show the before, show the day 1, and then especially when you start making progress, keep showing your day one. Day 1 is this is my progress in 30 days. This is my progress in 6 weeks. This is my progress in 2 months, right? And then people will be like, "Yo," they'll start cheering you on. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. That. Yeah.
I like any suggestions on the plumbing side or marketing at all?
The plumbing side, so like, how do you get your clients now? I mean, how do you get work now? I never worked for the city, so you gotta.
I closed. Well, I work for Night and projects.
Okay.
So, but I did have a side business in Westchester.
Okay.
So I'm in Yonkers. So anywhere, all over Westchester, I do my side business. But
all right,
I think marketing might be something I need to look into a little bit more. Other than Dynamats.
You have like a real business, right? And you have it's a local business. So you aside from just working with the projects, you work with like just homeowners or people will call you or whatever. Local ads, man, on Google or Facebook work really well, man. Like local ads that have you ran any ads before?
No.
Yo, local ads work really well. Like do it like 5-mile radius or however from where you're located or whatever radius as far as you're willing to travel, right? And then those ads work really well. It's a learning curve to learn how to run ads, but if you can get that going, it works really well.
What would you suggest first, Google ads or Facebook?
Maybe Google for you because you can run it on like search, right? So when sometimes people like Google plumbers, right? And if you come up in the search results for like a plumber in their area, That might be that. I think that'll work. You got a website and all that shit?
No.
Oh, all right. Yeah, because you're gonna need a page for them to go to.
That could be done though.
Yeah, that ain't no big deal. So like that'd be step one, and then probably Google ads, because when someone in that area, when Yonkers or wherever you're at, when they search for a plumber, you want it so like you're more likely to show up. You feel me?
Okay.
That's kind of what I would do. Like just really just search placement ads.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Appreciate that, man.
Hey, no problem. And if you're trying to get online training, check out that ebook, the 10 Commandments of Online Training. It's in the description. That'll give you some more insight on it.
No doubt, man. Appreciate it.
All right, no problem, brother. All right. Yeah, man. Yo. Let me tell you, we got my man Spin City in there, but real quick, I gotta acknowledge Super Chat, Investments Over Assets. What up, homie? He says, good afternoon, my G. Wanted to ask you, if you were in your 20s again, starting from zero skills, what would be the first high income skill you would learn? You know, for the longest time, I said sales. And that still might be number one. But now I feel like things are changing more, right? So sales is still probably number one. Okay, sales is number one. Right, but number two would be I learned how to build a personal brand, because there's so much leverage when you have a personal brand. You know, like I'm talking about like social media. There's so much leverage in that, because then there's opportunities to make money, right? There's opportunities to whether it's promoting other products, sponsorships, or if you get big enough, you can start your own business on the back of it. I mean, that's not kind of what I did. That's exactly what I did. I wasn't sure that it was going to work back then, because I was one of the first people to do online training, right, back in 2009. But building the personal brand really, really helped take me to the next level. And so I think that's a skill set that's only going to become more important, you know, because now social media is like, it's mainstream. It was novel, right, back when I started, but now it's like people get social medias for their kids when they're born, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? There'll be babies who born with a social media, motherfucking pets have social. It's like normal. It's weird to not be on social media. It's strange. It's like when somebody says I'm not on social media, I don't look at them like they're cool anymore. I look at them like, yo, man, you some kind of weirdo, right, man? What you hiding from, man? What you fucking like? And I think a lot of people do that. Like if you meet a girl and you say you don't have an Instagram, she's gonna look at you weird, man. And I'm not saying you should do it for girls, but I'm just saying like there's a lot of leverage in having eyeballs. That's how YouTube works, right? You got eyeballs, people are watching your shit, then you're gonna make more money on AdSense or whatever you're promoting. If you got I mean, that's how fucking Kardashians became fucking billionaires. Like, yeah, Kylie Jenner became a billionaire because of social media. It's like, it's huge leverage. So I would still say sales is number one, but social media is a close two. If you guys want to learn how to grow your social media, we're launching a influencer domination accelerator where you're going to work directly with me, and I'm going to show you how to grow your social media. Right? You want to make sure you join the VIP waitlist. The link is the pinned comment in here. All right, it's the VIP waitlist where you can join that shit, and it's going to launch top of January. You want to get on the waitlist now so you get the emails and get the notifications so you know as soon as we join, as soon as we started. All right, Spin City HQ. What up, homie?
Hey, what's been going on with you, bro? You can hear me well?
Man, I hear you fancy. Can you hear me well? My whatever reason, my computer's a little jittery today.
No, you've been loud and clear the whole time, my dog.
Fantastic, brother. How can I help you, man?
Pretty much kind of Brandon, bro. I used to be in the HTC.
Okay.
And similar to Myron, right? How you just brought up social media and personal branding, sort of similar to Myron. I took those lessons and went somewhere else.
Okay.
So now what I do, Brody, is I help businesses expand their reach to a global market by utilizing AI.
Okay. Tell me more about that. In what way?
I teach people how to clone themselves and clone their voices so they can create their ebooks, their any content that you create, any course that you create, you'll launch it in English, right? Your ebook, we could take it in English. We can quickly use like 11 Labs or Chat GPT and our own GPTs that we've created to bring you out in Spanish and bring you out in Portuguese.
And you're using those AI avatars?
Yeah.
What's that company called? I forget. Rivi, bro.
We use Hagen, bro. Can I show you? Can I show your platform a commercial or two that we've created with that?
What'd you say?
Can we show you some commercials that we've done, online ads that we've done?
Yeah, share your screen. Let me see it.
I can't share the screen because I put it on the phone, bro.
Oh,
I got my tablet up.
All right, put your tablet up to the phone. Oh, you got you a flip screen. All right, that's what's up. You ain't clone me, did you? I'll flip out. All right, go. We can't hear it, brother.
Elevate your brand. Speaking to just one audience while the world waits to hear from you. Every course, ebook, and service you offer resonate. But you're limiting.
That's a clone of me. It's not me in the video.
That's not even you. That you use Hagen with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harness the power.
That shit is like, yo, so this, y'all know, this shit is crazy technology where you can clone yourself and then you can like
look at the voices, BBC, bro.
Yeah, it's hard to hear the voices. For whatever reason, it's not picking up on the phone.
All right, let me show you a different one. I know that's louder for a fact.
All right. Yo,
this
you got
is the original one.
Here? I ain't never seen that before. You're taking it to the next level.
Not only can I assist English-speaking communities, but I can also seamlessly communicate with a global audience. Watch this. Spanish. Hola. Con la inteligencia artificial puedo ayudar a las comunidades de habla hispana con facilidad y eficacia. Spanish. Bonjour. Avec l'intelligence artificielle, je peux aisément aider les communautés francophones. Finish. Oh.
Yeah, no, I hear it. I got it. Yeah.
All right, so that's what we've been doing, bro. And all in all, you've been able to help me build this. So that's why I wanted to come on and kind of say that I am a student. I'm a successful student now of Brandon Carter. So,
come on, man.
But taking what I learned in how scheduling goes, how you should coach, that's how I sell my AI consultations.
Oh, with HTT. So you took the same, because that's, it's funny, man. The marketing and the sales part of it.
Yeah.
That works for anything, man. Yo, that's what's up, man. I'm so glad to hear that, man. And that's fantastic, man. How long you been doing that, bro?
Since 2021.
Okay. Oh, so you was ahead of the game.
Yeah, I learned about AI real early through Ty Lopez and them. I came from that group, bro. And then originally I was running that Spin City performance joint. So yep, I joined HTT, sold some ebooks. I still love fitness, exercise. I'm an MMA fighter, bro. So I still love that side. But I noticed that my skills and abilities had to go somewhere else and end up being this. So like all in all, bro, I appreciate you. This is like a student shout out and testimonial.
Come on, man.
It just wasn't on the HTT side to where I ran the fitness business, but what I've been able to become a 6-figure freelancer with AI and social media, bro. I'd love to be able to give a class to HTT, how the students could, give out their fitness ebooks in Chinese, Portuguese, and what's the name? I'll do it absolutely free for you, bro, for everything that you taught me.
That would be cool. Hit me up. Hit us up, man. You still in HTT or no?
I'm not in HTT right now.
Yeah, okay. Just DM me. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's up, man. I love DM me on Instagram.
Okay.
I don't want to give out my personal content.
Yeah, definitely.
Just make sure you type that you're the dude from the thing.
Yeah, I'll just do it right now, Brody. But again, all in all, for everybody to know, anybody that want to work with Brandon Carter, anything that he does, personal branding, business, social media, like he's saying, business, there's no such thing as the online business. You just do business and it's online, and that's where it's happening. And you can also reach a global audience by, what we'll talk about later on.
For sure, man. Yo, that's what's up, man. I like where your head's at, and I can see how that can be useful for you, man. How that can be useful for, it'd be cool, man.
Yeah, because you have the ebook right now. We put it in all languages. You're everywhere.
And I haven't even told them about Hagen yet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be a game changer for some people. Let's get it.
I've been with Hagen pretty much since they came out, bro. So I've learned how to master pronunciation, movement, cadence, voice. Yep. We'll talk about it, bro. We'll talk about it. I'll let you in on the deep dark secrets, and maybe you'll work with me. Maybe
man, let's see what's up, man. Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah, shout out to you, buddy. Thank you, bro. Thank you a lot, bro.
All right. People asking what the app's called. So it's a program called Hagen, right? Where you can like clone yourself. Motherfuckers are using that shit nefariously. Because I was on, there was this Instagram ad at one point where this motherfucker was selling erectile dysfunction pills, but he like cloned me, and it had me in my house talking about erectile dysfunction pills. We got that shit taken down. I'm pretty sure that their whole Instagram got taken. I don't know what happened. They started somebody must have made a call in some favors, somebody he knew, and next thing you know, their whole Instagram was taken down. It's crazy. I don't even think they're allowed to make Instagram no more, man. It's fuck. I don't know what happened. Somebody must have called in a favor or something. All right, man. We got Vision Target Shoot. What up? What's going on, player? Oh man, I don't know what's about to happen here. Brother, you look like you calling from a
yeah, bro, hear me.
Yeah, you scaring the shit out of me, man. Right now, I don't know what's about to happen, man. It looked like you was in a cave for a minute. All I saw was a beard in a cave. I was like, oh shit, it's been live.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, no, internet's bad. The internet's bad, so I was just in my son's room just trying to find internet. Okay.
Mine is fucking up too, brother. I feel you.
Yeah. Okay. So I was wondering if I could ask you, yeah. Right. So my like niche for online fitness. I was wondering if I could brainstorm this with you.
Yeah, I think we talked before, right? You and I.
Yeah, yesterday actually.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. What's up, man? All right, talk to me, man. What's up?
Okay. So what it is, right? Okay. So what I do is I do barefoot running with the Barefoot Vivo barefoot shoes, right?
Okay.
So I have like strengthening my ligaments, my tendons, got strong feet. I do my gymnastic rings with weights. I do my runs to and from work. I do my squats and standing up while I'm at work on my desk job. So I'm like, doing that constantly. Oh, could you hear me? Is all right? Could you hear me?
I hear you just fine, brother.
Oh, okay. So that's what I do in my normal day-to-day routine. And then also what I do is if I don't goals every my stuff, if I don't do my writing on my goals,
you breaking up
then
a little
I can't
bit,
eat.
Man.
Like
I'm sorry, you got to start that over again, man. You sounded like it was difficult to comprehend. Nah, you sound like ChatGPT got drunk, man. You sound like a dying robot right now.
Oh, can you see me better now?
That's a little bit better. All right, what's up?
Oh man, it's so tense. All right. So I was saying, that's my day-to-day routine, right? And so a lot of calisthenics, running, boxing, and what I like to do is in my desk job, what I do is I stand, I do my squatting, I do my stretching and things like that. So I'm constantly like on the move, keeping my energy levels up, and I do mindset stuff as well. So I write down in future tense what my goals are. I write my calendar out, things like that. So I've got basically it just come to me, right? And I just thought, because a girl said to me, I saw you running, I could hear you tapping when you was running on the street because of your barefoot running.
Okay.
Anyway, when I was sprinting. So I was like, oh, speak to myself, right? Like it might sound corny, but I thought maybe just call it Jaguar strength. I like Jaguars. Anyway,
okay. That's fine.
Just call it Jaguar strength.
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about the name. The name is not important.
Yeah,
think about it. The name is not important, right? Like a good name is better than a bad name, but you can have a bad name and still be successful, right? Like like people like when they start in business, they really start tripping over the names and logos and shit. And none of that matters.
Right.
And none of that matters. Like name is not really a good name is better than a bad name, but it's not worth fucking tripping about. I'm not saying you're tripping.
Not worrying about.
Who gives a fuck? Nobody is.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking. Okay, I was thinking about like. Okay, because I was thinking about personal brand, like you're saying. Maybe it's better. Like I was thinking, you know, to call it myself a real name or just it's a personal brand, and then like the online fitness thing. Yeah, so either way.
Yeah.
So
it
my
doesn't
question
matter.
to you is,
what's up? This is what we wait for. What is the question?
So yeah, so what I'm asking, right,
yeah, now we're getting
there. So like what I do is another thing. What I do is I was saying like if I don't do certain things, I won't eat like hot food. I'd have to have bananas and raw vegan stuff. So when I do my workouts, I'm super pumped that the workouts are real good. I do my fasting, water. So like the workout's super good, the running's super good. So that's like kind of like where the Jaguar come from, where the Jaguar sometimes he would have to have like the
I know there's a question in here somewhere, bro.
But then he'll have to then hunt for the yeah. So right,
I know we're gonna
the
get there,
question
man.
is like what be I'm thinking about the niche. Yeah, I'm thinking about the niche. So like from what I'm thinking is I'm gonna help busy fathers, yeah, at their desk job, wanting to basically build muscle and get strong in every aspect.
You have kids?
That's my idea, my niche.
Do you have kids?
Yeah. So I got one son, so I raised him when he was young. Like single.
Yeah, I would imagine. Right. All right. So
that could be a niche.
Yeah, and like the dad stuff works really well if you have kids and you don't mind like posting about your kids, right? Because the thing is, if you're gonna focus on dads, right? You gotta really. You say you want to focus on fathers, that's fine. You gotta really speak to them, right? And you got to show them that you got to be relatable to them. That's going to imply like showing your kids, doing stuff with make sure your kids are a part of you. They're gonna have to be a part of your shit if you're gonna do dance. And as long as you don't mind that, that's cool. And I would just focus on the fact that you don't go to the gym and be like, yo, I can get without having to go to the gym. You get in shape without having to go to the gym, right? You help dads get in shape without having to go to the gym, right? That kind of stuff can work. I had a student in HCT. Her name was Maddie Coughlin, right? She was in high ticket trainer, and she was from Pittsburgh. And she helped moms get in shape without going to the gym, right? So she was always be posting her with her kids, and and she wouldn't go to the gym. In fact, but she wasn't like a trainer, right? Because remember, as an online trainer, you're almost like an accountability coach. But one thing she did, she didn't even have them work out. She just had them track their diets, and she had them take a certain amount of steps per day, right? Because they were moms. They didn't want to look like a fucking fitness model. Like her target market didn't want to look like fitness models, didn't want to look like they were fucking amazing shit. You know what I'm saying? They just they liked the fact that he didn't have to go to the gym and say, okay, all I gotta do is walk, but they still want to lose weight, right? Nobody wants to be fat, right? So all she did was track their diets and had them take a certain amount of steps. So now I'm just saying, like, you can give them more than that. You can give them a body weight workout or whatever you want, right? But if you want to focus on guys who don't want to go to the gym, I think there's a lot of people who don't want to go to the gym, who don't want to look like necessarily fitness models, but don't want to be fat anymore, right? And I think, a lot of them are dads. Yeah.
There's a market for that. Oh yes, a lot of dads who don't want to go to just simple, like a dad who doesn't want to go to the gym.
Yeah, man.
The gym. Could he be that simple?
Hey man, I hope dads get in shape without having to go to the gym. Super simple.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yep, man. We're gonna have to get you a lesson. I know my shit is glitching, but this is a random occurrence.
Right.
You frozen, man. You like Elsa right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a flattering. It's not a flattering freeze frame.
I think that sounds good, All
right, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I not really. Your internet is going super. Your shit is going haywire right now. I'm gonna have to let you go, brother. But I feel like we solved your problem. You know what I'm saying? My Wi-Fi is fucking up too. I take my internet is fucking up too, but your shit is people gonna leave the stream if we keep this up. All right, man. Good luck to you though, brother. All right. Yo, all right. We got the homie and Andres S. Hold up, Andres. I'm gonna come right back to you. Hold up. We got a super chat in the house. Got it. You know, hey, $2 is $2, man. Yo, Players Lounge. What up, Mr. Lounge? He said, no question today, BBC. I just want to show love. Hey, that's what's up, man. Shout out to you, brother, man. Appreciate that. All right, and Andres, what up, homie?
What's up, Brandon?
What's going on, man? How can I help?
I just have some questions because quickly. How are you though? Forgot it before.
I'm doing fantastic, brother.
Great. As I know you got this a lot, bro, but you know you are a huge inspiration to a lot of young men on the come up, especially with all the distractions that we have available to us. I think it's harder to lock in. That's why we need thought repellent, bro.
I mean, it's coming soon, man.
Bro,
you know,
I've been waiting for like 2 years, man.
Blame Nima. Like, really find him on Instagram and just harass him. If it doesn't come out by Christmas, let's just be sure. I want everyone to know it's Nima's fault. He's in charge. All right. Well, anyway, what's up, though?
Yeah, that's
thank you for those kind words, man. I appreciate that, man. Not every hey, I don't know if you noticed, everyone on the internet ain't nice, man. So I appreciate all the compliments. That's what's up, man.
All right, you deserve it, bro. But yeah, that ties in with my questions. Like you said, that's why you're monogamous with your girlfriend, right? Because it allows you to just focus on making more money.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that's why I like. That's not. I don't want it because it sounds like if I say it like that. If you say it like that, it sounds like I'm just with her to make more money, right? But it's no.
Okay.
That's why I'm a fan of monogamy in general, right? Because it's when you have more time to focus on your goal, right? If you just got one girl, right? And also you have more bandwidth, right? Because bitches, I'm sorry, hoes is crazy, right? They're like mental terrorists, right? They're mental terrorists, all of them. And I don't care who you are, right? Some of the like the fucking alpha guys, a lot of red pill guys, they'll say, man, if you really the man, should just shut up. Nope. Women are always going to be one of your biggest problems. I don't care who you are. Look at how they get Andrew and Tristan. They got some women to talk to fucking do some shit. You know what I'm saying? What Trump getting indicted for? Right? So women, you know what I'm saying? Like, like think about it. They always, no matter fucking Trump, motherfucking Andrew, like it doesn't matter who you are, they're gonna be your biggest problem. And they're mental terrorists, right? So you're letting all of them are crazy, including your mother and your sister, right? And I don't mean just my mother and sister too, all of them. 100%.
No, right, yeah.
100% of them are fucking lunatics, right? And you got all these crazy people in your life. Even if you take away the time, the mental bandwidth, right? You're not going to be able to focus. You got all this crazy shit going on. It's just more difficult, not impossible, but more difficult to like accomplish something big.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, it makes complete sense, bro. Because I heard you say that in a Fresh and Fit podcast, and that stuck with me because I'm 24 years old, so men in my age, we have like a lot of testosterone, and all we just want to do is just like procreate. But I see a lot of my fellas within my age, they get lost in the sauce of just
you get lost in the sauce, man.
Yeah, so I just noticed that it's like, and how you said that you have one girl, because then it just gives you more mental bandwidth for your business.
Yeah,
so
just so I can focus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it makes some.
That's why I'm a fan of. I know like a lot of other red pill guys. I'm not a red pill. I'm fucking green pill. I want the money, right? But it's like a lot of my friends in similar spaces as me. They say exercise your options and all that other shit. It's fine if you don't care about like if you don't want to accomplish something big, And I'm not saying you can't, but it doesn't put you in the best position to succeed. I just really don't believe that.
Got you, brother. I appreciate that. And
hey, no problem, man.
One more question, if it's cool.
What's up?
I heard you talk about Bitcoin before. I wanted to know, when did you first discover Bitcoin, or when did you first hear it?
I first heard it, man. The homie Ty
Lopez?
Yeah, he was pumping Bitcoin He was the first person who I respected who talked about it, and that was like in 2017 or some shit. He was going hard pumping that Bitcoin.
Yeah,
and
I was watching the vlogs when you guys were hanging out together.
Yeah,
cool.
That's the big homie. But I didn't buy none then. I didn't buy any Bitcoin until right before it hit 20,000.
Okay.
In like 2019, 2020, something around whenever it went right. It was like just under 20,000. I was like, all right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And then I put like over 6 figures of Bitcoin then. But then it went up to like 65 or something like that, and I sold it around 60, and I never bought no Bitcoin again, right? So like, if I would have held it for those 5 years, I'd be way up. But I used that money. I was doing other shit with the money.
Right. No, I see that. I was totally immersed into Bitcoin.
Oh no, you're in it. You got a tattoo.
Yeah, because I was just like totally immersed into Bitcoin like in 2020. I just locked myself in my room and I just studied it and yeah, just helped out with that. But
that's what's up, man.
That's pretty cool, man. But it was great to meet you, Brandon. I hope to meet you one day. You know what I'm saying, in Miami.
Oh, for sure, man. You know what it is. You know, I'll do a meetup at some point. Yeah. I used to do them a lot, and I used to do them in different cities. But shit's a little different now.
Yeah.
We'll see what's up. All right, for sure, man.
God bless, bro.
All right, good to see you, brother. All right, cool. We got, I don't know how to say this, TPHO. What's going on, bro? How can I help you? What's up, brother? Oh, we can't hear you, man. We can't. Nah. Can y'all hear him? I can't hear him. While we waiting for this brother to get his sound together, like the video, man. Hit the like button, man. Just show some love. I'm just doing this for fun, man. Show some love. While we just hit the like button. No, it don't cost you nothing. Just hit the like button. You know? Nah, man, we don't hear nothing you talking about. We can't hear you at all. We want to though, brother. We believe in you. Everybody's encouraging you. We're all on your side. We believe you can figure this out. Nah, that ain't do nothing. That ain't do nothing. You got this, man. Let's go. let's go cheer this brother on. Hit the like button to encourage this brother.
You can't hear me at all?
Hey, there you go. We got you now, man. You in here. You did it.
Is it loud enough, Brendan?
You know, it's just fine, man.
Okay, my bad. This is like I'm always.
I never doubted you.
All right, I just want to say thank you. I've been watching you for like 10 plus years. I got back into your content recently. I don't know how. I think you showed up on Fresh and Fit. And you're like a more presentable version of like Andrew Tate and them. And I saw you had Myron on recently, and you're like
it's like Andrew Tate, like.
Yeah, well, you're even better. I mentioned you in a couple of videos I made on my YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm just really impressed with what I've seen. I don't have any questions. I just wanted to come on here and tell you I'm a future billionaire. I'm already starting working on my startups. So I'm gonna use your content now, like, to help fuel me. So you're the guy.
You got your goals written down. They all planned out, the whole nine.
Definitely, ongoingly, I update the goals as I go. So, but I'm very focused on the present moment. I haven't even gotten to my New Year's resolutions yet, but I know exactly who I want to be. I don't look like it right now, but I'm getting there. I've just been locked in.
Hey man, that's all good, man. As long as you got a vision, man. If you got without a vision, the people will perish, man. You got to have a vision of where you want to go first, man. If you got that, that's what's up.
Yeah, I liked what you said about like you got all these quotes, all these amazing quotes. Disciplining dolphins. You can't discipline a dolphin because they haven't invented whips for underwater yet.
Yeah, you can't.
Amazing stuff.
Dolphins only respond to positive reinforcement. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
all
man.
Right.
Yo, download that victory vision planner. That shit should be in the description, especially if you're trying to set if you're going to start setting your new goals. And it's basically a Notion template. It shows you how to just download. It's really good. And it's
I saw someone say they made their own. Is it free?
Oh yeah, it's free, man. It's like you don't even.
I'm gonna get it. I'm getting it tonight. So it sounds good, man.
All right, for sure.
I'm gonna check back in with you here.
All right, brother. All right.
Thank you.
Bye. Cool, man. What's going on, man? Sarah says, Brandon, listen, Sarah. Thank you, man. you don't hear that as much when you're in your 40s. That's what's up. What's good, everybody? We out here. Yo, I gotta urinate right quick, man. I'm just don't leave, man. Don't leave me. I'm gonna just play the count. Back in here, man. Just had to urinate, wash my hands. If you got an Apple Watch, you keep the hand wash and shit. You be like, yo, I ain't never washed my hands for 18 seconds. I've been doing it wrong my whole life until I got the Apple Watch. All right, yo, what's good, yo? Listen, if you're trying to build if you want to learn how to grow your social media, you're in luck because I'm doing a free. It's not free. I'm sorry. I'm doing I'm putting together basically like a mastermind where I'm gonna work with people directly and show them how to grow their social media, build their personal brand. And this, especially if you got a business, right? You'll be able to really take your business to the next level, right? Because you have more eyeballs, more attention. Or if you want to build a business, right? You can do what I did. Is I use social media to build my business. Like I wouldn't even get on fucking social media if it wasn't for business, right? So that's a good thing. It's definitely building a personal brand. It's kind of like, how do I put it? It gives you like tremendous leverage if you're trying to, make money in any capacity, right? There's people who make money, endorsements, sponsorships, or your own business, your own products or services. Right. And it's not an if thing anymore. It's not like, oh, should you go on social media? No, you definitely should be. You definitely should be. It doesn't matter what you want to do. And the more social media you have, it's like a currency. Like, you just notice, man, like even outside of social media, people gonna treat you different when you have a large social media, right? When you really got it popping, right? You get different opportunities. It opens up doors for you to meet people, make connections. It really improves it can really improve your life. And so I'm going to be working with a handful of people, with a group of people directly, helping them grow their social media and really taking it to the next level. It's going to be called the Influencer Domination Accelerator. All right. So we're going to launch it top of the year, and it's only going to be open for a certain amount of time, like enrollment. And then you don't want to miss enrollment, right? So join the VIP wait list. It's the pinned comment, right? Join the VIP wait list. Jump on there, man, so you make sure you're notified. It's gonna be super affordable too. All right. Yo, Christopher, I see you in the weight room, man. You gotta turn your cameras on, man. I gotta make sure ain't nothing crazy going on back there, man. I make sure you're a real person. Make sure you're an adult. Can't trust you if I don't see your face, homie. Come on, man. Be seen. Be seen. What's up? You trying to figure out your camera, man? Is that what's happening? All right. Well, because Christopher ain't figured out his camera yet, we got the homie Eric. What's going on, player?
What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? Do you keep those lights on all year, or is this just a holiday thing?
All right. Well, it's a holiday thing, man. I changed the color.
Okay. I like it.
All right.
I was curious.
I've been watching you for a minute, bro, man. I'm from Chicago, man. So when you said you was from here, man, I was like, oh shit, let me check this guy out.
Right over by Kenwood High School.
Oh, okay. I used to live not too far from I used to live off Creek Air off 76.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, but born on the west side. But man, hey, look, I appreciate everything you've been doing, bro. You actually changed the game for me. The keto diet, bro. People sleeping on that.
They sleep, but people hate it, man. Like I get a lot of fucking hate for the ketogenic diet. And but you know, listen, it's worked well for me. And everything's not for everyone, but I'm glad you found it helpful.
Look, let me tell you real quick. I'll keep it brief. When I first started, man, I was like, dude, I'm dying. I have no energy. What the hell is happening?
Yeah.
And then I watched your video when you was like, you're not getting enough calories. Track. So for those of you who's watching, you got to track. All right, you got to track.
You won't be hungry, right?
Right. Exactly. But now I know how to meal prep it right. But I dropped like over 40 pounds.
Come on, man! In what amount of time?
In about 6 months.
Oh, yeah, that's fantastic, man. Yo, show this brother some love, man. Hit the like button for this,
right?
Man.
And I ended up getting injured. I had surgery on my neck, so I couldn't really work out. So, and I gained a lot of weight, man. But that keto diet changed the game, and then my wife naturally fell in line. You know how it is when you're handling business. Yeah. She fell in line and she dropped almost 70, bro. It was crazy. That's
what's up, man.
Yeah, man. So
fantastic. She did keto too or not?
Yeah, man. She had no other choice. I was doing it. I was cooking and meal prepping. You eating now? I'm putting you on the diet.
That's what's up, man.
You know, but amazing, man. So I just wanted to say that. I do have a business question for you, bro.
You know, real quick, man. That's really dope that happen, man. Because you know, like, is your wife black?
Yes, sir.
Yo, man. So like, you know, it's the number one obesity-related diseases, basically heart disease, which is an obesity-related disease, is the number one killer of African American women. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, bro. Off the blood pressure meds, man. She's off, bro. It's changing the game for her, bro. So
that's fantastic. I'm sure she's like happier too. You know,
do it absolutely full of energy and everything, man. I definitely got to say I appreciate that. I actually helped a lot of other people get on that and start following you because it made sense, man. It made sense for sure.
Fantastic, brother. I'd love to hear it.
I do have some business related questions for you, man. I'm starting to transition now that I'm officially forced into retirement. So
okay,
it's time to move on to other things, man. I'm happy you dropped that Notion that Notion link for us, bro. Because
the Victory Vision template, right?
Oh man, like man, look. I've been trying to figure out ways for me to be able to actually track and manage that part of it. I do have one of those little books you can buy off Amazon and you can do your vision board and stuff like that. But this right here is game changer, bro. So I appreciate that big time.
Yeah.
My question is, man, because one of the biggest things as I'm trying to transition into more of a consultant, I want to do it the way that you've done your training when you built your business, make it more so that you can hold people accountable. So when you were starting your business, how do you know what systems to implement?
You know, the technology wasn't as advanced back then, man. Right. So I was using Google Sheets. Okay, I'm sorry. What part of the business are you talking about?
Just from when you have like your SOPs or your operating procedures, how did you know how to implement that from just like, from the marketing team, the sales team, to SOPs. HR? Yeah.
So so right now at this point, initially it was all fucked up, but I read a book called the E-Myth.
Okay.
All right. So I highly suggest it because it's basically all about SOPs.
Okay. I didn't know that, man, because I ended up grabbing the systemology. And systemology,
I read that one.
Yeah, systemology was like, it's too many. You're just telling me stories.
Yeah, no, the E-Myth. There's some stories in there, but it's like it's a good book, right?
Okay.
And basically, he's talking about really just making SOPs and systemizing the business, right?
Okay.
So the way we do it, it's a collection of like folders, trainings. We use Loom a lot to demonstrate it, you know.
Okay.
And instead, this way, when we bring somebody on, right, they got like almost like a curriculum, almost like a course of how to do their job.
Right.
And they can refer to it if they don't know how to do it. Like every part of their job, there's a training on how to do it.
Yes. Okay.
So that's what we do, because there's like close to 40 employees now.
Okay. Oh,
and yeah, so every position has these SOPs, and it takes time to build that, right? You know, you grow into that, you know,
right?
And how you started though is because you're a solo entrepreneur right now.
Yeah, right now, yes.
So you're doing everything.
Yes.
Right. So at some point you just document every job, everything you do.
Yeah.
And then when in this way, and Loom is a good software for it. It didn't exist when I was started, but Loom, and this is how you can you screen record easy. It's like it's a Chrome extension.
Okay.
And you can screen record yourself doing jobs and talk at the time, screen record and have like your video there.
Yeah.
And what you want to do is just everything you do in your business, make sure you have an SOP for it for yourself, right?
Yes.
Then when you hire someone, they're going to be taking a piece of that,
right,
your workload, right? And then you have like a whole curriculum on how to do it. Not to say you won't still have to train them, right? And they're still going to need some help or whatever, and that's fine. But it makes it so much easier if you have it like a system on what to do.
Absolutely.
So everyone we hired, there's like a whole system of how to do their job.
Okay.
This way, somebody quits, we have to fire more. Motherfuckers die, right? Like you know, like I haven't had no employees die, right? But it happens, right? But you know, we're ready. I'm ready.
Right.
You know? And you can just plug someone else in because that's how you do it, like McDonald's, you know?
Right.
Every job is SOP. That way they can just plug motherfuckers in and fries taste the same at every McDonald's.
Right.
They have systems out.
Okay. I do have another question. I'll try to leave some opportunity for people to get on and ask you some questions, man. How did you, when you first started to build your team and plug them into the systems?
Yeah.
How did you find the people and interview them to whereas you knew that this was the right person for me? Because I mean, in my previous job, I was in management. So I mean, firing and getting rid of people was easy for me because if you can't work on my team, then you just simply got to go. But as a businessman, how did you build your team like that?
I did it the wrong way, man. I was just hiring motherfuckers were coming to me,
right?
Because I built my social media shit.
Yeah.
Hey, can I work for you? And I was hiring like incompetent people. Like I don't mean that in a bad way. It's like they were just motherfuckers fans who were excited.
Yeah.
And it was like, all right, I guess I'll just teach you how to do this shit. You know, some people who came with a skill set, right? Like the first employee, he had a skill. He was a video editor. Okay. He came knowing how to edit videos.
Okay.
But you know, most of the first employees, man, I had to train them all. They were just fan. They didn't really come with no skill set, and that's fine, you know.
Okay.
But now when we hire somebody, they kind of gotta be good at something. So we find people off Upwork.
Okay.
Link, you know, we will put job sites like Monster.
Okay, so just basically just focus on finding people that's qualified because at first,
otherwise
I'll train a few people and I'll show them how to. Nah,
it's the art. If you get a bunch of people who don't know how to do it, it's basically you have an army of incompetence, right?
Yeah, and it becomes more work. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so you know, I didn't. That probably wasn't the best thing to do. You know, it was cool, but it was cool to give like some young people a chance to do something. You know, like it was cool. But now it's like motherfuckers got to know how to do it. And one thing I know, my chief operator, Amber, she does all the HR shit. What she does is she'll like test them. So she'll like have them do like projects first before she hires them. You know what I'm saying? Like or she'll like hire, and if she does hire them, she'll hire them like, all right, I'll pay you for like 2 weeks or something. And if it works out, then we'll. So it's almost like an extended interview after that. You know, it's like you don't. They're like, "Oh, I'll hire you for 2 weeks, and then if I like you, then we'll give you a job."
Right. You know, you've mentioned Amber a lot, man. She must be a beast, bro. I mean, like, did you get lucky and come across her, or what?
Yeah, kind of. Right. So, like, I got this. You know, ClickFunnels, the 2 Comma Club X Award. This is the one where you do like 10 million with a funnel. Yeah. You can't see it because of the blur. Yeah. But I like she's so important. I put her name on it as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Even though it's like I'm the sole owner of the business. Like she's just so important to me that I put her on it as well.
Okay, so my next question is, as I'm building my business out, what would be the most important key player I should start with first when it comes to hiring?
You know what, man? The way real quick, the way I look at hiring is, so you have all these. For example, you have right now it's you, right, and you do all these different jobs, right, because you're a solopreneur, and this is why entrepreneurship is so difficult. Yeah. So I'm assuming these are different things you have to do in your business every day, right? Yeah. And then what I tell people to do is figure out what are the things that are most responsible for bringing in the revenue, right? Okay. Mark those off. Okay. Right. Now maybe you have a bunch of other shit that it needs to get done, but it's not necessarily a revenue driving.
Right. It's not income generating.
Yeah. And that would be these things, and these are the jobs I hire for first. Okay. Right? Because now, once you're not doing them, right? Once you're not doing these things, you can do more
of the income
of this shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You can do more of the stuff that brings in the most money, the higher value tasks. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So now you're doing more of this, stands to reason you should make more money. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. I know this is a crude, childish looking drawing, but I think
no, that's perfectly fine. And you know what? I did have a question, a question I've been meaning to ask you ever since I first seen you start drawing. Bro, what are you using to be able to do that? To like when you're on your sessions, I'm like, bro, I done bought all kinds of shit that I don't even know how to use, bro.
Oh, okay. So when I'm on the victory talk, I'm using my iPad mini. Yeah, this is my shit, bro. This goes with me everywhere I go. Got LTE on it. I use this for everything, right? And so it's we plug it into. So Nima on the victory talk, he has a switcher. Okay, it's called it's called the ATM Mini ISO, right? So we have a bunch of shit plugged in. My computer's plugged into it, and we have like 4 other cameras. So when he hits a button or different combinations of buttons, that's what shows up on the screen, right? Right now, what I have here is this is a touchscreen monitor with a pen. Let me see if I can remember the name of this shit. It doesn't say it on the fucking thing, but in the past I used to be on a PC because I like the PCs, and I was using the Windows, the Surface. Okay, and that's the best. That's one of the best writing experiences you'll have. Hold on,
Windows Surface, gotcha.
If you're on a Windows, then just get Surface. Are you on Windows? Oh, then we don't have to worry about this. Fuck this shit. It's a Surface. A Surface is the one. But this worked well. This is just plugged into USB-C, and it's plugged into his camera switcher. Okay. So anytime I want to pull up something, I can pull it up and just start drawing. And I have, this is a good writing experience too. Okay. But when I'm on the, for whatever reasons, they won't give Macs touchscreens, so I have to buy a touchscreen monitor, and it comes with this pen. What is the name of this fucking cup? Oh, called Espresso.
It's right in your damn hand, bro.
yeah. It said it on this, but you would think it would say it on the screen. It's just the logo. Okay, but it's called the Espresso tablet. It's a touchscreen, and so this is what I use when I just used a second ago. Gotcha. This shit is funny though. It acts super funny. It's like it's not as good as the iPad, and certainly not as good as the Surface, but it's fine. If you want to just add another screen, it's cheaper than buying a Surface. Surfaces can be expensive. You gotta get a whole nother computer. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, did you see what happened to the market right before you jumped on, or right when you was on? Oh, that market took a shit. Oh, it took a shit.
It did. I was not paying attention.
Man, it took a shit. But I mean, you was able to make some quick money on that bad boy. Sure, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, I never trade the fucking. Oh.
Yeah. Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do everything crazy. Yeah, it was some quick, easy money and options, man.
Sure. Yo, are you fucking shitting me? Yes, like it's a quick 2% drop. So here's the thing, man. I was telling fucking Young Candlestick, last night, but we didn't have time to talk about it because I had Myron on the oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, man. I'm still learning how to do this shit alone.
Hey, dude, I'm the same damn way, bro. Don't even trip.
But this shit, I was telling him, I was like, yo, bro, do you see this shit? This shit looks like it to me. It looked like what was called a rising wedge.
Right? A rising wedge, yo.
Yeah, and that's like a bearish candlestick formation.
Was that SPY? Yeah, I was just looking at SPY on
it's a bearish candlestick formation. Boom. And I was like, yeah, I'm not. That looks like a rising wedge to me, you know. And those things typically break in a bearish, and yeah, it definitely happens.
Yeah, it just takes a shit. Yeah. I've been waiting for SPY to drop so I can jump in and try to get a discount on that bad boy, but it looks like it's gonna keep dropping now at this point.
Yeah, so well, it might get a bounce. It's super oversold. It's probably super oversold right now. Let me see on the different. Ignore this shit. It's probably super oversold. Let me see. That's crazy. I wasn't even paying attention,
dude.
Yeah, it's over. It's oversold. So you can probably experience a bounce from here. Like or today or tomorrow. You probably
it did. That's probably. I mean, you might be able to get some money on that pullback.
Yeah, I mean that's a violent.
That's
drop.
crazy, right? Dude, I mean, like what I'm looking at, man, like every financial stock. I mean, like banks. I mean, they took a beating.
Nothing. Everything is fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, look, I've been waiting for it. I don't want it to happen so soon because I want to wait until the inauguration. Once he gets in, man. I mean, we are expecting that.
Oh yeah, this year. I mean, you're gonna be good.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. Me get right. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Everything is going on sale.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Yeah.
All right.
I did have one more thing for you, and I'm gonna jump off, man.
All right.
So I am gonna be hooking up with Tom, bro.
Okay.
Tom. And I know it's your guy. What's been your because I know he kind of has does he have an automated process when it comes to like finding the properties?
No, you gotta do it on your own. So it's basically his shit is like a core. It's like basically like a program. You do it on your own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like there's a support group, but you gotta do it on your own. It ain't automated.
Okay, it's I mean like more of a I don't know. I thought I seen something where it says they make the calls on some of the people, something like that. I'm like, really?
Nah.
Okay, cool.
Tom doesn't do that, but he shows you what to do.
That's cool.
That's good for you. Yeah.
Because I was debating on just probably maybe hiring some people to make calls for me.
Good.
And qualifying prospects. Okay. Yeah. But I mean, you're enjoying the whole process, the whole system.
I mean, it's cool, man. It's like it's just it's a way for me to diversify my investments. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
And it's cool. It's like I do have like some more aggressive. I'm gonna get more aggressive with it.
Yeah.
2025.
Yeah. I plan on getting real fucking aggressive with it.
Super aggressive.
Yeah, because I was flipping it in 2008, man, and it was my first time. Got my ass handed to me.
Yeah, you did.
When the market dropped. But once again, bro, I appreciate you, man. I'll be waiting for these jumping on and just.
For sure, man. I'm gonna have a schedule at some point. Like next week, I'm gonna make a schedule for this shit.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised you jumped on. I'm like, damn, he's on.
It was. Hey man, be like that sometimes.
Cool, man. I appreciate you, bro, man.
All right, brother. Peace.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. We got. I see Miguel in this joint. Vision Target Shoot came back. All right, yeah. Just so y'all know, guys, man, we're doing. Make sure you join the VIP list. It's the pinned comment for the Influencer Domination Accelerator, where I'm gonna be working with some people, right? Actually helping them grow their social media, helping them build and grow it. And it's gonna be really important if you got a business already, right? To get some more leads, more influx of sales, or if you want to start a business, right? And you want to use social media as kind of like the springboard for that. That's what I did, right? We're gonna really go through it. There's a lot of stuff about social media that you can definitely learn it. If you scour it in, you can learn different things. But what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be working with people and telling them, no, you need to do this. You need to do this. Will be better for you, right? We're gonna be working together, and I'm excited to see, because I never did anything like this that wasn't for people who were everything I did was just for people who were fitness coaches, but this is going to be for anyone. And so I'm excited to see how that works to broaden it out again. All right, Miguel, what up, player?
Yo, Brandon, how's it cooking, brother?
That's fantastic, man. How can I help you?
Let's get it. Shout out to that VIP list, social media games.
You on it, man? You join?
I'm joining, man. Hit that like button for those cardio goals too, man. Let's get it.
Let's go. Oh, man, you know I'm on the desk bike, man, getting it in. What up, homie?
Yeah, well, all right. I got a couple of follow-up questions. Brother that was just in had some really awesome stuff. You brought up a couple of times sales course drop-in on Discord at some point.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yo, I mean, I said when it gets to 20,000 members in the Discord, I think we had like 18,000 members in the Discord.
Guys, join the Discord.
When we get to 20, man, I'm gonna put the free sales course out.
That victory unit, guys, come on, get on it.
For sure.
Shout out to your reading list, by the way. Just wrapped up the Creative Mind and Success. I want to do that, like how you brought up daily reading.
Yeah.
The next book I'm pounding right now.
Nice. Yeah, that book is that book is thick, Paul. So you gotta really like that book is you gotta dedicate yourself to that.
For sure. Yeah, I'm actually I also am inspired by the fact that you mentioned you like studied it, flashcards.
Yeah, I wrote flashcards to memorize. I don't have it memorized anymore, but I had all those laws memorized at one point.
Man, it just comes subconsciously at this point, right? It's already like that. For sure. Well, so sales course drop in 20K Discord. Waiting on that. And you guys were talking about previously about running this business, right? Hiring employees, maybe even business partners. But the way you got started was grinding it out. Yeah. So at what point did you start offsetting your tasks that you allowed you to focus on income generating stuff? Or like
so what it was, here's what it was at first, right? Sorry, hold on, let me get the right screen up so I can show you this. All right, so check this out. So initially, what I did was I didn't do it with my business at first. The first thing I did was I wanted to work more.
I don't think I can see it.
Oh, you can't see it? Yeah, that's my fault. All right. What about now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So initially, I wanted to work more. So I took, and people like make fun of me on the internet for this, but this is really what worked for me. You guys can do whatever you want. You want to make fun of me for it, that's cool. But you got to think right? And I thought about all the stuff I do that doesn't bring money. So let's talk about, let's talk about clean house. Excuse my handwriting. So my handwriting is bad, but it's even worse with this tablet. All right. So just, but it is bad. Right. Clean house. You know what I'm saying? I'll just write abbreviations. Laundry, groceries, cooking. Boom. I'm trying to think of something else. Fucking driving. Right. And I really just thought about, hey man, if I didn't have to do all this shit, I could work more. Right. And I knew how much, just especially when I had my business. I was like, you got a business now, brother?
So that's a great question. I paused it. Okay. Because I started to look into more textiles.
Okay.
And that's what I've been doing. But I realized it's such a great opportunity to continue to learn sales, like as a full-time job. And apply that on my free time. But I don't, and I think this is on point because I'm thinking like, man, how do I even balance all of this?
Yeah. So check it out. So I knew how much money I made per hour, right? And I was like, oh, I can get like somebody off TaskRabbit to clean my house for pretty cheap, right? Boom. And then I can work during that time. So I bought myself like a few hours right there. Like you can buy time. Like time is for sale. You know what I'm saying? And then like laundry, this was, oh man, if I just call somebody, it only cost me a little bit more. I know it only cost like a little bit more. And then this motherfucker came and picked up the laundry, and then dropped it back off. It was folded and shit. Like I wasn't gonna fold it. It was like, they did it better. Right? She cleaned the house better. Right? It was a Jamaican lady. I remember she cleaned out better, and then it was like a Chinese couple that used to pick up my laundry, right? And then Fresh Direct would deliver groceries. Boom. All right. And then cooking. I just stopped. I wasn't really cooking, or I got stuff I can prepare quick. Like in the microwave, like you see old videos of me making salmon in the microwave, right? Or meal prepping, right? Whatever I can do to save time. And then I stopped driving. I was like, fuck it, I'll either take the subway because I can fucking read or do something on the subway. I got rid of my car. And then like in New York, it's more of a burden, right? Because you had to look for parking, and New Yorkers know alternate side of the street shit. How much time you spend fucking looking for parking, especially if you ain't got money for a garage or shit. Because I wasn't balling back then, right? And then getting gas, and I was like, oh fuck, I could work in the Uber or on the subway, cool. And then I had bought back like 20 extra hours in a week or something, 15, like I bought time, and as long as I worked during that time and I made more money than I spent, it's a net positive. So I did it with my personal life first. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's perfect because like lunch, dinner, that's already there.
Yeah.
Fridge, nom nom.
Yeah. And then going to the grocery store, people try to make fun of me for this, man, but it's like this is just really what I did. If you find it humorous, that's cool. But like all I can do is tell you the truth of what I did. You guys can do whatever you want, right? This is like really what I did. Fresh Direct was the only grocery delivery service back then. I would just go online, get the shit, boom. It'd be in my house crib later on in the day. And then it really got busy because like this could be a whole day, right? If you're cleaning the house, right? That can be a whole day. That can be fucking 12, that can be a whole day.
That's people's weekends.
And then it's not even just the time. It's like, yo, this shit is like energy consuming, it's draining, it can be time, it's mental bandwidth. But if all that shit is taken care of for me, then not only did I get more time, but I got more mental bandwidth to deploy against the shit that makes me more money. So I started with that shit, man. If that makes sense. And then I did the same shit with business. I thought about, like I showed my man before, I thought look all the tasks I had to do, which ones really brought in the income, right? And then the ones that still had to get done but didn't bring the income, that's what I hired for first,
That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Absolute gems. Well, following up on that, top 3 game-changing books. I know you have your ranking, but
top 3 books.
Yeah, like lifetime. Okay. The Relentless.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be Relentless at number 3. It's like it's tattooed on me for a reason, right? Relentless is number 3 by Tim Grover. Number 2 is going to be Waking the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. But Tony gets a lot of hate. I'm not sure why, but that shit had a huge impact on me. I have to just be honest. And then number 1 was my favorite book is How to Win Friends and Influence People. That's
the one thing I see a pattern here is it's about that mindset.
Yeah, I think that's important, But How to Win Friends and Influence People wasn't it's not necessarily mindset. It's really what it says. It makes you more personable. And like a friend of mine, man, she got me this and she got me the fucking this version of it. It looks like the Bible, right? And it's because she knew it was my favorite book. And yeah, man, it's really just changed things for me. Like the way I looked at interactions with other people and the way I present myself, and it also takes the pressure off of you as far as because basically what he teaches is to focus on them when you're talking to them, right? Get them to talk about themselves. Same shit you would do in sales, right? Like this is probably the number one sales book. Like this is probably the number one sales book, number one pickup book. Like if you can learn this, if you can learn how to influence people, you can learn all that shit, you know.
Let's go. Awesome. Yeah. Well, I know your time's valuable. Just shout out to you, shout out to Nima, shout out to your girl. Muscle Money Mindset.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, man, for sure. Peace. Every time I bring up books and like Julio, like my man says, the Bible's the most important one. And I'm not going to disagree with you. If that's your number one, that's your number one. That's what's up. And yeah, it definitely does have lessons if you apply it. However, people say that all the time. For whatever reason, I'm still like the only person I met who's not a preacher who's read the whole thing, right? Like, if it's so important, like, why don't y'all read it? That's what I thought. Like, you know, just read the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's not important. I'm not trying to talk bad about it. I have a video about the five Bible verses that help make me rich, right? And so yeah, it's definitely a good book. But motherfuckers don't read the book. Like, I'm like the only person I know who's not a fucking reverend who's read the whole thing. You know, what y'all say is true, man. Maybe y'all should study it. I don't know. All right, Bishop Big, shoot, man. What's up? I thought we solved it. What's up, man?
What's up, Brandon, man? Yeah, what's up? Thank you very much for having me back. I really appreciate it. The internet was terrible.
Yeah.
So I'm back now. Hopefully it's all good, man. Oh my god.
All right, cool, man. What is it? Do you have another question?
Yeah, actually, can I just say something first?
Yeah.
I was an ex-minister in church.
Really?
Yeah. So I was in a Black Pentecostal church. You know the church that you talk about?
Yeah.
I was in a preacher in there in that kind of church.
Okay.
So then I went into studying it in depth, right? And I realized my pastor wasn't meant to have two wives. You get me? So then I started studying it. Oh, they're not women ain't meant to be pastors, right? You know. So and long story short is, I'm non-religious now because I've done studying. I've looked at other things.
You know I almost want to take back what I said about reading the Bible, because I've seen people read the whole thing and they changed their mind about it. But I think it's good to have some faith in it, you know. And I would have to be responsible for.
So I just want to say, like, in terms of where you're on the right path. I believe you're on the right path because.
Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're on the right path.
Having something to believe in is beautiful, man. So like,
no, it's beautiful, but I know from studying.
Yeah,
there are some areas. There's some
stuff in there, man. There's a reason they don't preach the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Once you read the whole thing, you know why some of that shit gets skipped. For sure.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
How can I help you, brother?
Okay, so what it is I'm like, looking at doing the Jaguar strength system, man. So I have, you know, my ligaments and joints getting strong, and gymnastic rings, and working out while you're working at your desk, and being a dad and being busy and helping people to overcome mindset. And I'm just thinking, what would be my slogan? I want to get done.
It doesn't matter. You focusing on the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should have come to you. Don't worry about it. Like, what will come to you is you just get attention, right? Ain't nobody bought nothing for somebody based off of. When last time you bought someone, man, their slogan's so good, man, let me buy that shit. Okay. Man, the name of that company's so good, let me buy that shit. Like, people don't behave like that. That's not how consumers behave. You know?
Okay.
Think about, like Apple, one of the most profitable companies of all time. Like, if I told you I was going to name my computer company off of fucking fruit, right? Imagine you never heard it before, man. I'm coming up with a fucking, like, it sounds ridiculous, right? But when you hear it so many times, it just seems normal. Or Google, like, it means nothing. It means something to us now because we've heard it for fucking 30 years, right? But it doesn't really mean anything. You know, it's not a good name, but it's still a huge company, right? What's Google's slogan? No one knows. No one cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not important.
Okay, so the slogan isn't simple. Okay,
no, it's not important. What's important is you be able to know your target market, know their needs and wants, and be able to speak to that.
Yeah,
you know, and that's what's important.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And I was thinking about basically looking at myself 10 years ago. Is that a good strategy? Just focusing on myself.
I think you need to focus on whoever. If that's what you want your target market to be, that's fine. You know, did you have? But it's like, did you have a kid 10 years ago?
Yeah, so my son's 15, so he's
okay.
big
All right, cool,
now.
cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can talk about that stuff. You know, but you got to remember that you got to think about what's your target market. What do they want, right? And then think about why they want it. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's very important. Think about what they want and why they want it, and then speak to that. You know, speak to the why, not exactly the want, right? So let me ask you a question. So you got it's busy dads, right? Dads who don't want to go to the gym. Why do they want to get in shape? Why does your target?
Yeah, for their legacy, for their child, you know, for their legacy. Yeah, but legacy.
What does that mean? Like explain this to me in detail. Like explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
Yeah, so they wanna have definitely status, and they wanna be looking good in pictures. And they wanna be the boss in their lives, in all their lives.
They want to have status. They want to look good in pictures. Be the boss. Why? For what reason?
The reason why is because of, I mean, in my sense, it's just, it's the reason why is because, like, they have to have it. Like, it's more important than, like, it's just as important as breathing. It's like, you know,
for what reason?
Their
like,
mindset.
What's it going to do? What's it going to do for them? How's that going to improve their lives?
It's going to make their children's lives. They're going to be having successful children. You know, their children are going to be successful. They're going to provide for their children.
Explain that to me. Bridge that gap. I feel like you skipped a step. Like, bridge that gap. Like, how does him be in better shape equal children having better lives? I'm not saying it doesn't. I need you to explain it.
Okay, so like,
mindset. Here's what's important, right? Let's say a guy, he goes to the hardware store, right? And he's like, he wants to get a drill. All right. Well, and then maybe the guy's like, all right, man, what kind of drill you need? He said, I don't know. All right, well, what are you working on? What are you building? You know, what are you gonna be drilling? He said, oh, I need to build these shells. What kind of shells? Like, what kind of stuff you putting on these shells? Oh man, I'm putting up, this stuff around the house because the house is messy. And let's say we ask him some more questions. How's that messy house like affecting your home? And he says, oh man, my girl's tripping about the house being messy, so that's why I need to build these shells. I need to drill for it, right? So he's not really buying a drill. He doesn't give a fuck about a drill. He cares about a happy home. Does that make sense? Right? So like, that's what we selling them. Selling them happy home. The drill is the tool, right? So that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want you to focus on your slogan, fucking name, logo, none of that shit, because they're not buying that. People are going to buy the thing they're going to buy the solution to a problem. Does that make sense? Right? Like I needed like when I do the victory talk, I needed a tablet that I can write on and draw on easily, right? So I can convey my messages better, right? And I wasn't buying a tablet, I was buying the ability to convey my messages better. Does that make sense? And so you gotta be able to, you don't have to figure it out all right now, but that's what you gotta figure out. That's what you spend time on, not the fucking logo or the or the slogan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm thinking, like, if it was, in terms of being a single dad, it was really about, making sure
the kids,
you're gonna get a part, your kids and partner, more kids.
Okay. There we go. Okay, now that makes sense, right? Okay, you want to set an example for the kid. Maybe you got to set a better example for his kids and attract a better partner, right?
Yeah, man. But I'm wondering, can I still do it, even if, like, I'm not, raising a young child now? He's now a bit older now, so I can still.
You might be able to still speak to it, and maybe you don't even have to talk about dads. Like, how old are you?
I'm actually 38. I look real young. I'm 37.
Yeah, talk about like just older guys. You can just speak to older guys. Like you could just talk about what it's like to be training in your 30s, and then you'll get a lot of dads for that reason. You know, there's a lot of different ways you can. There's no, the thing about the niche, bro. It's not. It doesn't matter what your niche is. It matters that you have one. You get what I'm saying? It's like there's in a fucking 5-mile radius from my house, there's fucking Italian restaurants, there's American steakhouses, there's Mexican restaurants. You know what I'm saying? There's like there's a sushi place. They all have different niches and they all make money, right? It's just but they all have it doesn't matter what they specialize in. It just matters that they're specialists. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah. So yeah. I know that, and that teaching is amazing. By the way, I know I've been on the teaching. You know, you talk about specialist. That's game changing. I talk about studying that, man, and that's a game changer for any young person. Oh my gosh,
nice.
Because it is a game changer. It's a game changer. Once you specialize, your income increases exponentially.
Come on, man.
If that's a word.
Yeah. Expeditiously, yeah. I think you might have meant to say exponentially, but I think expeditiously was still applicable. It's not commonly said in that phrasing, but I think it still applies because it is a word. Yeah, you did good, man.
All right, cool.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
All right, brother. All right, take it easy, man. For sure.
Yeah.
All right,
for sure.
Hey guys, if y'all want to learn to grow your online fitness business, I do have the free ebook 10 Commandments of Online Training, where I'll break down like those concepts and more, and the link is in the description. All right, Dondre, what's up, homie? You gotta turn your camera. Oh, there you go, brother. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
I hear you just fine, brother. How can I help you?
Perfect. Hey, I really appreciate your time. This is my first time on here before, so I just want to make sure I understand. Are there any like rules or something like that?
Nah, man. Just keep all your clothes on. Maybe don't say no like crazy words that'll get me my channel demonetized, and you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. Yeah. I'm gonna get straight to the point, man.
Right.
Basically, what I'm trying to figure out is, so I really.
Here's the rule. Don't say try. I don't like when people say try.
I know.
That's not the rule.
Yeah,
we're not cry babies over here. So you're working on figuring out what now?
There you go. I like that. Yeah. I've been listening to you and Jeremy a lot lately.
Okay, yeah, Jeremy. That's my dog.
Jeremy,
I be seeing him. He was out on his balcony a second ago, overlooking the city like Batman and shit. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and because I first came across Jeremy and Ty's program like 4 years ago, and I started an agency and went through all of that.
Nice.
And things basically, didn't work out how I was, intended for it to do. And I came to a point where I realized that I wanted to make more high leverage, moves or whatever. And I've developed a lot of sales and marketing skills. So I wanted to know, I literally was like typing my question so I knew like what the question was. But I wanted to know, like, from your perspective, right? Because you talk about, I love that you talk about like how much you was working and stuff like that when you first started to get yourself going, and you got your nut. You know what I'm saying? Pause. So I wanted to know if you was to start over again, and you had like all the skills that you have now, because I know that you've like developed sales and marketing and business skills and stuff like that. If you started over and had those skills, what would you do? What would you do to get that first like 20,000?
Oh, 20,000? Oh, like I would do online. Like if I started over, I would just do online training. Like I had so let me show you, man. Like this is dope, because I had so every week I talk to my my students in high ticket training, right? And I start the calls and I'm asking them, yo, how much money you made this week? How much money you made this month? And let me just show you one of these joints, because this is how, if you got the skills, this is how fast it can happen.
Fantastic. So, as you know, Brandon, I got my first sale November 11th. It was my first one ever. And I am currently at $20,449.
How much?
20,449. Like literally looking at
20,449.
That is fantastic. And you said you started when?
November 11th.
So just a little over a month.
A little over a month.
That is fantastic.
So I would just do the shit I teach. You know what I'm saying? Like she did it. You know what I'm saying? She has 2,000. She had 1,000 followers, but she was using some of the stuff that we teach, and she posted something and went kind of viral. Now she has 2,000 followers. She doubled her following over the last month. But she made 20K her first month. That's not everyone doesn't do it, but like the people who go the hardest.
Yeah,
that's not. So I would do what I did. Well, but I do exactly what I teach.
No, for sure. I definitely appreciate that. And I actually did start kind of like that journey because I really am into fitness and stuff like that. I did like a whole transformation myself. I started to feel like I was kind of going a little left because I'm that type that like would do a bunch of stuff. I've done real estate stuff, I've done fitness stuff, so I really wanted to focus in on like where I was most leveraged, and I most was leveraged in like sales and marketing. So I got one more question for you, and I'm gonna get out of here. So I thought about it, and I was like, I think it'd be better instead of me trying to, do my own business, do my own agency. It'll be better for me to go out and go get a client and refer that client to somebody else that already has the credibility
like
and
basically
stuff.
doing affiliate stuff.
So since I've been listening to Jeremy so much, I was like, yo, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go out and sell Jeremy stuff and refer it to him, right? So do you think I should, like reach out to Jeremy first, or do you think I should just do the work and go get the client and refer it? Like which one?
Well, see, the thing is, Jeremy will only take it's not a bad idea, but to do it with Jeremy, if you want to take on clients that he feels like he can get them to $1 million a month, right? And there's not a whole lot of, and I don't know if you. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying you don't. I'm saying I don't know if you have the experience to be able to look at a business and tell if it can be $1 million a month, right? So, but it's still, and those are the only people that Jeremy take on because he does a red share shit with them. So he was getting 10%. $1 million a month, so he can get 10%. You know what I'm saying? So it might be easy. It might be easier to get a sales job. That way you don't have to do the marketing, right? You can just do it, hit the inbound lead, get a sales job for Jeremy or someone like Jeremy, right? And then instead of having your own business, going to get the leads and doing the sales, just have the sales come to you, and then you just do the sales.
Gotcha. Okay.
That'd probably be easier.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, my whole thing right now, bro, is I'm just trying to get around high performing people, and I know that in order to do that, you gotta show value. So I'm trying to do every single step I need to do to show value as soon as possible, so I can get to the money faster.
I feel that.
So that's that. So I definitely appreciate that, man. I appreciate your time too, bro.
All right, no problem, brother. For sure, man.
Yeah. All right.
We got Huncho coming up next. First, I got to answer the super chat. I put it up before, but I think I got distracted. I didn't speak, so I apologize. That's fucked up of me to not acknowledge. This motherfucker gave me $20. Imagine somebody's running on the street giving you $20, right? That shit don't happen. Yo, only investments over assets says, yo, bro, I appreciate the wisdom as usual. Wanted to get your advice on how I should sell my old car. It's a 04 Ford van. Says it's on its last leg, but it's good to fix and do mobile marketing or something. All right. I never sold a car, one of my cars. All my cars broke down. And I abandoned them, Every car I've only had 2 cars. I had a 1996 Ford Explorer stick shift, 2-door stick shift Ford Explorer. They don't even make those anymore. The Ford Explorer Sport, and that shit just died on the road one day, but it served me well. I had a Mercury Kruger. I don't know what year it is, but it was old school. It was like boxing shape, and that shit just died one day too. As far as selling cars, yeah, man, I would just try to, you got a 20-year-old car. That's just a relic. you should just put some ads on Craigslist or fucking Facebook Marketplace, you know, some shit like that, and just see who just take whatever you can get for that, because there's not probably not a huge market for 20-year-old Ford vans. I don't know, like you get whatever you can get for that shit. All right, brother. For sure. All right, Huncho, what up, player?
What's up, G? How you doing, man?
Yeah, fantastic, man. What's going on, man? You're back again.
Yes, sir. Back again. I'm always watching, bro. I'm always watching.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
How can I help you, brother?
Yeah, I'm gonna nerd out a little bit on some like marketing business questions. If that's all right.
I'm with the shit, man. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So I was gonna ask you, like in terms of content creation, bro, like if you're looking to maximize sales, like I don't know what you think about, like, should you just niche the fuck down and like just focus on that, or should you go top of funnel?
So what I like to think, what the way I think about this, bro. Okay, you're talking about all platforms, I'm assuming.
Let's talk about YouTube first, I guess, since that kind of
okay. Oh yeah, YouTube. Okay, so for sure. So one of the big mistakes I think so it's funny. How old is your YouTube page?
Just about almost a year.
Okay, that's fantastic, man. And how many followers you got, man?
28.
28. That's beautiful, man. Yo, listen. That's real quick, man. Enjoy that shit, man. That's when it's the most fun, bro. Like that's when it's the most fun. Because here's what you want to think about YouTube. YouTube, when you think it's a follower on YouTube or a subscriber, when you think about your subs, right? This is not, I want you to think about it like money in the bank, right? It's not, your sub count is not a representation of how much money you have in the bank. It's more of a representation of how much money you've ever made, right? For example, I got 1 million subs, right? But it's over 12 years, right? So a good percentage of those people, like seriously, a good percentage of those people have died, right? Like I don't mean it in a negative way, right? But like everybody who's alive 12 years ago ain't alive now, right? Right. So a good percentage of those people have died. They still subs, right? Motherfuckers 12 years. The motherfuckers might not be a good percentage of these people might not be into the same shit that they were into when they sub to me, right? You know, right? They on some other stuff, man. They got some of them. Even if they're not in the same shit, man, they got fucking families, man. They moved on, you know. If a motherfucker was 20, he's 32 now. He might got a kid, a job, you know. So like, and I still got some people who are engaged, right? But some of these are like dead subscribers because it's so old, right? Because your shit is newer. Is like it's all these people, right? And that's kind of beautiful because that means. So here's the thing: YouTube is still going to show my shit to all of these people, motherfuckers who ain't watching, who ain't around, may not have been on YouTube in years, right? Dead folks and shit, right? It's they're gonna like, well, it's not gonna show the dead folks, but you know what I mean. And they might not be into the same shit anymore, right? Right. So that's gonna lower your reach, right? So like now you only got engaged people. So when you put out something, like they're more likely to see that, and if the percentage of people who they show it to, your click-through rate is going to be higher than mine. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And if your click-through rate is high, they're going to show it more. All right, that's one thing. All right. Now, just wanted to get that little nugget out the way. Now, as far as niching down, it's kind of the same thing, right? So you want to think about what YouTube cares about is CTR and watch time. Right, so CTR is like click-through rate. So how many times when they show your shit, when the shit shows up for whatever, either suggested, recommended, or on their feed, what percentage of people do they show it to actually click that shit, right? Because their job is to get people to watch, right? And then watch time. Once they click it, how long are they watching, right? So if you go super broad, right, it's going to show it to all these people. But let's say you start talking about 4 different things. And this was a mistake I made. If I was to do it over again, I would have been fucking narrow on one, you know, right? You know, because let's say I'm talking about 4 different things. Let's say I'm talking about building muscle. I'm talking about hoes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about making money, and I'm talking about fat loss, right? Well, so some people don't give a fuck about all this shit, you know. So they'll see the YouTube will show them this shit and the video about hoes, right? And then fucking 75% of the people aren't interested, right? So it's okay. So here's how it works. This is why it's important. And this is like this on almost every social media. This is the kind of stuff we're going to be talking about when I talk about the algorithm in the influencer domination accelerator. If you want to join the VIP list, so you can get on that, all you people watch it. It's a link that it's the pinned comment, right? So basically, they're going to show it to a test audience, right? And you know, this is going to be mostly your followers, right? And maybe this is, you know, between 0 and 5,000 people, right? And if it gets a high enough click-through rate and watch time, then it's going to show it to you know, the second test audience. Sorry, excuse my handwriting. And this is like a little bit more people, right? They're going to show it to some more people. Maybe this is like between 5 and 10K, right? And if it passed that test, then it's going to show it to test 3. Right. And this is going to be like, you know, way more people. So it basically is they're always like testing your shit. Right. Seeing how many people show it to. Right. And this is going to, and that's going to be, you know, let's call it somewhere. It's a bigger group, like 10 to 100K. All right. Boom. And then if it passed that, now you're going viral. Right. And this is where you should get to, like, you know, 100K to 1 mil, right, or millions, right? It's people that show it to. Doesn't mean you can get that many views. That's how many people are going to fucking get the opportunity to see your shit, right? So remember that it's going to run this test, right? And if if your content is all split up, that means if only 25% of the people want to see the video you watch, right, then you might not make it out the first test.
Damn.
This is why having a niche is important. This is why like focus is important, right? You know, because you might not make it out the first test, right? Now let's say everybody. Am I making sense so far? I just want to make sure I'm not.
Yeah, and that's funny because that's actually what's going on right now, because I talked about all those different topics.
Yeah, that's well. Listen, I'm glad I'm talking to you why it's early, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now let's say you make all your content is the same and all your audience is into that shit. Boom. Now you have a way you're making shit that your whole audience is into. Now you have a way better opportunity of getting to the level 2, right? And then, mind you, this is mostly followers, right? And then this one would be mostly followers too. But when you get here, this is when they start showing the people who aren't followers. That's how you grow. When they show the people who aren't your followers, you know what I'm saying? On YouTube, that's how you grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I pull up my homepage, it's gonna be people I'm not subscribed to, right? Because they're gonna be testing that shit on people who are. They're gonna be testing that shit on me. You know?
Okay.
That makes sense. But you got to make it out of these test groups, and then it's all TTR and watch time on YouTube. That's why having a niche is better. Like if you start broadening your shit too much, you stunt your growth. And I think I didn't know this when I started, right? And that's the reason why it's always been difficult for me to have videos that go viral. I had some, but it's like I was too broad. Even now, it's even now it would be it was done. It's done, right? You know. But if I was starting over, that's what I do. Did all that make sense, brother?
Yeah, bro. It made a lot of sense, man. Made a lot of sense. So damn. So like as far as like on like YouTube versus Instagram, where do you like if you don't mind me asking, like where does mostly a business come from?
It fluctuates between the two. You know, some years it'll be mostly Instagram.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and some years there's been the other years it's mostly YouTube, and some years it's mostly like ads. As far as like organic, it'll be like organic YouTube, organic ads, and then this year and last year it was mostly ads.
Okay,
but I still like when I say mostly like 60%. You know.
Oh, okay. Where?
Yeah, you know, and But from the people in HTT, it's like, man, I don't even teach them YouTube because because I need people who join High Ticket Trainer. I want them to make money as fast as possible. So it's like Instagram, Facebook, but we don't even talk about I mean, I tell them what to do, right? So like, you heard of the dude that Corey Armstrong.
Corey Armstrong.
Yeah.
That's yeah, I think I have heard him.
Yeah. So he was one of my students. He had like no YouTube, right? But
really?
I helped work with him, and now he's got like 300,000 subscribers or something like that.
Oh,
and now he's getting like clients from YouTube. Okay. But I think I'm still pretty sure Instagram is still his number one. He has the same. So put it this way, if you're getting one-on-one clients, right? He's still getting most of it. I believe he's still making most of his money from Instagram. Yeah. Yeah. Or for like your Instagram is going to be your number one tool as an online trainer. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is my question is like, I guess 95% of my business comes from YouTube, right? So like,
okay.
When I started, yeah, I mean, obviously I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with Instagram, but you know what I'm saying? But like when I started, I obviously just did like focus on one thing. The one thing that I'm like very close-minded when it comes to that shit. So it was all YouTube. And then when I started to like, so when I started to try to incorporate like IG and shit, since I'm like a one-man team, shit was like going down with the YouTube. And then,
really?
You know what I'm saying? Because
why do you think that happened?
It might be excuses or poor time management, but I felt like I took off focus and energy from the YouTube thing and shifted,
I can see that. Were you still putting out the same amount of content on YouTube?
No, I kind of.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah, you never want to stop what's working. You got to find a way where they add to each other.
So maintain it and basically hire somebody else to fucking try to bring up the Instagram.
Maybe, right? Do you do YouTube Shorts at all?
0.
Oh shit! Well, that's a cheat code because YouTube Shorts is kind of like it's TikTok, right? And but that's how Corey grew his shit. Like he doesn't do no long form, right? But that makes sense why you make so much money off YouTube because long form YouTube is more powerful. It's the most powerful platform if you can grow it. It's the most difficult to grow, and that's why like I don't.
Okay.
I'm a teacher in the influencer domination in the accelerator. The influencer domination. I'm gonna teach YouTube, but I don't teach it in High Ticket Trainer because it takes so long typically to build it to a point where it's making money, and I want everybody in High Ticket Trainer to make money. Month to month. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we focus on Instagram. Okay. But that was until YouTube Shorts came out. I was like, hey, listen, guys, man, take the same fucking reels you're posting on Instagram, put them on YouTube Shorts. As Corey started doing that, and that's how you got 300,000 YouTube subscribers without doing almost any long form.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mind if I ask you a few more questions? I'm gonna take no too much time.
Go for it. Oh,
cool. I appreciate it, bro.
We got. You know what? All right. Yeah. So I got to. It's fucked up. I got to get out of here at 6:30 because that's when I call my son.
Oh, you good, bro?
Two other people in the waiting room. But I answer another question.
One more. Okay. I guess I'm gonna ask. All right. What's the most common traits or characteristics amongst the people that are able to scale their businesses like fast as fuck? Like fucking like fast. What would you say?
Man, it's gonna sound cliche, but it's just a relentlessness. Like the people who like do fucking who go crazy, they're just like relentless about it. And this is one of the reasons why I say don't say try. It's like, no, we're gonna do it or we're gonna die trying. That's the only gonna try we do, and it's kind of like they set a standard. There's a difference between standards and ideas. Oh, this is something I want to do, this is something I'm trying to do. And no, I won't accept nothing less than this. Right? Because as humans, like we don't rise to our ambitions, we fall to our standards. You get what I'm saying? Like we get what we accept, right? And if you're willing, so you gotta raise your standards on what you're willing to accept. So if you gotta no longer be wanting to accept whatever you have now, and you gotta say what you have now is not acceptable. And when you make it a standard, like brushing your teeth is a standard. You know what I'm saying? Like, then shower and bathing is a standard. Feeding your kids is a standard, right? Something you do, That's the difference. And it's like that with not only business, but with everything. I remember, man, it was a long time ago, man. It was just one dude, he was in amazing shape. And he was the only other dude I met who wasn't like a competitor, who carried a scale with him to weigh his food. And I was just talking to him. I was like, all right, man, so what do you do if you don't hit your macros one day? Like, do you make up for it the next day, or what do you do? And he said, yo, that just doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't happen. And I'm gonna make it like you asking me, like, what do I do if I don't? It's like, what if I don't feed my kids one day? Like, that shit just doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And it's that approach, you know?
Do or die.
That's the main difference. Yeah, that's the main difference.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
All
right.
Nice, man. I really appreciate it, man.
Hey, no problem, brother. Let's make it. Hey, man, join. You should sign the VIP for the accelerator. We're gonna talk to
I'm gonna hit this link, bro, for real. Yeah.
Let's get it, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
Guys, if y'all want to learn more about social media, like, I really do know this shit, you know, and I teach it and I've helped people do a lot. And I'm gonna be working with some people, right? We're gonna launch it at the top of the year. Influencer Domination Accelerator. Make sure you hit the link. It's a pinned comment and sign up, register for it so you don't miss out when it happens. All right, Raul, what's up, man? We got to run through it fast. I only got 5 minutes, man. So I'm sorry. I gotta be with my son at 6:30. Oh man, we lost him. We lost his brother. All right, I'm leaving. Oh, what's up, Raul? Okay, all right. We're gonna wait for him to get that together. And Christopher, what's up, man? We got to move fast. I only got 5 minutes, man, but I want to get to you, man.
Hey, man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine, brother. How can I help?
Man, I can't believe this is real. I'm a huge fan.
Thank you, bro.
I wanted to connect with you on Monect, and now I got you for free, but
nice.
I would love this to be the first of a couple conversations. Thanks for being such an inspiring human being.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah, I don't want to keep you from your son. Respect that a lot. But I'm here in Playa del Carmen, and I do big meditation events in Miami and in different parts of Latin America. Nice. And I do ice baths, but kind of the next level. I used to live with Wim Hof, and I've done some next level training. But I could take it to the whole next level. I think I could really use some of your business advice.
Yeah, man. Well, how can I help you, man? What's up?
Well, I mean, have you ever hopped in an ice bath and done it Wim Hof style? I guide people through a psychedelic breathing that gets their adrenaline pumping. And then when they get in the ice bath, they say it's like 300% dopamine, which is more than cocaine.
Yeah. I've never done that. I've never done it like that. I've done cryotherapy and I've done ice baths before, but never, I don't think I've done what you're talking about. No, for sure. Never done your method.
Well, you know, I don't want to I like to keep it humble, but I've been on live TV a couple of times in Latin America and just once in the US. I'm trying to, ironically, I had to like move south to become successful. But I'd like to build my credibility in the US. You know, maybe we could get it. It'd make me really happy if you checked out my Instagram. You don't even have to follow me, but just check it out. And if you vibe with it, would love to give you like a free session when I come to Miami. Or
hey,
one
man.
of your friends, maybe.
Yeah, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. Like, send me a DM.
Yeah, Christopher Harrington. Thanks so much.
What's up, brother?
I love a lot of what you do. I wasn't even ready for this.
Thank you so much, brother, man. Congratulations on your success, though, too.
Thanks, buddy. Got goosebumps talking to you.
I
want to make money and do good things. Put out good stuff into the world, kind of like you. I vibe with a lot of what you do.
All right, thank you, brother.
Have a great day.
Peace. All right, Raul, man. So you got it together, man. We got 3 minutes. Then I gotta go get my son.
Can you hear me?
I hear you just fine, brother. What's up?
Yeah, I was driving through a shitty road with no service. But shit, man, it sucks that we don't have enough time. But
I know, man. Sorry. Then I can
how often do you do these actually?
I'm gonna have a schedule next week, but it's been random. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have a schedule next week. People seem to like it. I enjoy doing it, and I burned like fucking almost 1,000 calories over these 2 hours. So that's
Well, I mean, I'll try to hop on the next one and have a longer question. I just really need quick advice. I asked the question yesterday on your live with Myron about moving from Cali to Miami and stuff like that.
I remember that.
Like, dude, it fucking sucks out here. Like I'm at the point where I have no friends because my mentality, the way I do things, you know, just always working, gym, you know, trying to learn new stuff. And you know, I want to be just successful overall. And it's hard to make friends, and it's very unmotivating. Like, I love my family, but my brothers are, man, they don't think like I do. So that's what
you gotta sometimes you gotta change your environment, man.
Yeah, so I'm like, I the only thing is that if I moved somewhere like out there, I what would you say is like a good I mean, fuck, even like a, sorry about my language, but like a job or you know, somewhere I could just make money in the beginning and work my way up, you know.
Is
Somewhere
that
to
you?
start.
That's very. It's kind of vague for me to be you a good answer. Like what kind of shit are you into, man? What are you good at?
So I do construction right now, and I'm good at it, and it's, you know, but I don't want to do this for, you know, I would like to make money on, find a way to make some type of way to make money online, start my own type of online business or.
Oh, okay. What would you have in mind?
What was that?
What did you have in mind as far as online business? You got any ideas?
Like the fitness stuff for sure, and then also I would like to be like I hate using the term influencer, but you know, like just I feel like I'm a very disciplined person, and I can really help other people with the way I do.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen,
I really look up to you and the way you do things.
Oh, thank you, man. Well, you want to get that shit going before you move out here. You want to make sure you have come. Make sure you can. If I was you, I'd get that shit going. If you want to do online shit, anything before you move. This way, you're not like out here starving. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And that being said, yo, listen. If you want to be, a lot of people want to be influenced, and I don't think it's a fucking negative. I don't think it has a negative connotation. At least not to me, man. Being an influencer is not easy. Right, you know, I saw a report that 57% of young people want to be influencers. You know, and you can build business off it. You can get endorsements. Like there's a lot of different ways to make money as an influencer. Yeah, man. So like, I'm gonna be helping people with that, with the Influence and Domination Accelerator, right? So make sure you join the VIP list for that. The link is the pinned comment. Right, and I'll point you down the right path, and this way, if we work together with it, you can have it like you can start building momentum before you move. Start building momentum with that before you move, because that's really what you want to do. All right.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, man. I apologize. I gotta go. I gotta call my son now.
No, man, I really appreciate it, man. For real, thank you so much.
All right, man. Same to you, brother. All right, y'all. Listen, I got to get up out of here, man. This has been fun. I'm gonna have a schedule for this shit next week. I'm gonna have like a schedule, the 2-day. I'm gonna probably do it twice a week and same at a time, so people can get their shit together. Like the video, you know, and I'm gonna figure it out when I can do this more frequently. I mean, on a consistent basis, like what the actual schedule is. The first 2 weeks was a test, right? I like it. Y'all seem to enjoy it. It's cool. So here's what I want you to do. If you're trying to build your social media, man, join the VIP list. It's the pinned comment for the Influence and Domination. It's going to be dope. And it's not going to be expensive either, man. It's going to be super affordable. Let's get it, man. I see y'all. Victory Talk tomorrow at 7. All right. Peace.